Hey y'all, welcome back to Prime Collector, the best place for Marvel Legends, history, and comic books. Speaking of Marvel Legends, we got a good one for you guys today. This is a huge box filled of Spider-Verse characters. Not specifically the movie Spider-Verse, also not specifically the comics series of the Spider-Verse, because we got crazy dudes like him. So this is going to be an interesting one and a very fun one. Some, advanced toys like a Mafex, we can get, this high of quality, down to a generic $5 kids toy that you'd find at a garage sale. So, I don't know why there's a Coke thing on there, but this is going to be fun. So, let's get into it. I don't know who we really start with. Yeah, I guess we'll start with a good one. Let's just grab okay, she's gonna come with him. Six-Armed Spider-Man is, a kind of weird story from Marvel Comics. Don't really remember when it came out. It's probably like, I don't know, late 80s. Actually, probably not, because I read a lot of comics in the late 80s of Spider-Man. I never really found one about the Six-Armed Spider-Man. Really just know him from the 94 animated series and more of that fun stuff. So, not a bad figure at all. So, good way to start. Doesn't have an ab crunch, but kind of expected when he got these arms on the side. So, pretty nice figure. Pretty good way to start this box off. So, we do got a lot in here. Ned as a Spider-Man is an interesting combo. And, it does make for a pretty decent figure. Definitely not the most athletic Spider-Man, but he could maybe hit a few good poses. Doesn't have an ab crunch. Not the best articulation, like, legit, guys. We need a little more for this guy, but, I don't care. It's still a decent figure with, good sculpt and detail. So, not bad. Not bad at all. So, we got Spider-Man India is really awesome. I loved him in the new Across the Spider-Verse. I think he's going to have an even bigger role in Beyond the Spider-Verse. Cannot wait to see this guy on the big screen again. So love this guy. So yeah, pretty nice, pretty decent looking figure. And I got him for $15. He's on sale on Amazon right now, so it is like, why not buy it? Like, if you are just, let's just say in an event, you are watching this video and you don't even like Marvel Legends, but let's just say you kind of think they look cool. Go pick this guy up because he is pretty awesome. I bet you all do collect Marvel Legends, but yeah, so really nice figure. So pretty cool. Let's grab maybe a reason of the Spider-Verse, and that is of course my main man Miles Morales. Now I have a really good story for Spider-Verse. Now when I was about 6, I think. Yeah, I was probably like about 6. Maybe not 8. I could have been 8 actually. Yeah. So when not Beyond or Across, Into the Spider-Verse dropped, I thought it looked so cool. I thought this movie looked amazing, and it was in theaters, and I was like, maybe I should go watch it in theaters. I really wanted to see it, and then I watched the trailer, and in that trailer, I saw the Green Goblin, which is like this big monster figure, or not figure, I'm used to action figures, character from the movie. I was like, oh, I want to see this movie, but I don't have to see someone scary like the Green Goblin. So I was so scared of him, I didn't even go see the movie. And then I watched it about a year later when I could, not be afraid of him. But kind of interesting story. Really good articulation on this figure. I don't love the knee articulation or leg articulation. Doesn't look the best, but still a nice sculpt and matches the character very well. We got a lot more in here. We got a Happy Meal toy of Andrew Garfield from like 2004. No, 2012. Yeah, that's what this figure was. Now, just so I can get him out of the way, I actually broke this figure, so it'll pop off very easy. Oh wow, that's sad, but it still actually stays a little bit on there, so it's still good enough that I can put it onto my display. Because I kind of like the 94 animated series. It really speaks to my heart. It's a really good show, one of my favorites. Even can compete with Ultimate Spider-Man, which is a show I actually really do like and got me started. So we got two I guess we're just gonna make the box look empty because we don't got the big boys. We got Cyborg Spider. Look at that. Is that crazy? The box actually looks empty now. So, Cyborg Spider Woman. I am trying to fit this. I would like to say guy, but it's actually a girl. Hard to tell, but on camera it's kind of hard to fit. Oh gosh. Okay. Very tight. I don't want. Wow, that's something. I can't even fit this guy or girl on camera. So, yeah, and it has this really, cyborg, machine gun arm, really nice. Basically just a vandalized, or not vandalized, but whatever you want to say, of a Spider-Man, but it's a woman. So, I don't know why they made it a woman. I don't know. But, good articulation, decent I would say actually, but we got another bigger one is this. It's the same character, same not same figure, but same character. This is in the generic toy line. I actually bought this one before I bought that one, so pretty cool. That spins, so pretty nice. This is a generic kid's toy, but still, a good sculpt in a figure and a good look for a character. Pretty good, pretty good. I don't have Spider-Punk. I can't find him. I don't know what. I did find the guitar, so I was like, I guess we'll put this in here to honor him, but don't know where he is. Okay, we got Poison. Poison is technically part of the Spider-Verse because this is Peter Parker under this venomous symbiote that he has on him. I don't know the story. I bet there's like around. I'm trying to think when this would have been. Maybe I don't know. It's definitely 2000 comic story, but don't really know the exact time or what issue it was. But Poison was in Marvel Comics, as you can see in this not bad figure. So decent articulation. Oh my gosh. But yeah, a lot of these this is considered kind of an older figure, 2015 era figure. I think it was actually 2016, I believe. So kind of an older figure. The joints are not going to be the greatest. It's about 9 or 10 years old. Actually, it might be 2017 to be honest. So 8 years old, let's just say. Joints are not holding up the greatest. But, that's mainly just because this figure has probably been used a lot. Because I buy these from comic book stores mainly. So who knows who owned this. So, and what they do with it. That sounded weird, but, get what I'm trying to say. So, not a bad figure, not pretty good. So, glad we got him. Okay. I should have saved him for last, but once you pick him up, I guess I just gotta show him the figure that started this journey for me, mainly. I mean, I wasn't around when this figure came out, but, the figure that started this as a whole is the original 2001 Spider-Man Classics figure. Yes, and yes. Great articulation. Some figures today don't even get the level of sculpt and articulation that this guy can get. So, really thumbs up on that. Really good. Love the articulation. Love the head sculpt. Love those eyes. It's so much better than the Maximum that we got right now. It's just crazy, guys. So, really good. Definitely recommend you pick him up. He goes for about 20 bucks. Really nice. Love this figure. Legit understatement to say I love this figure because there's so many more words I can use for this figure because he's just that good. He's just that good of a sculpt and a great looking figure. So, love this. So, one of the best, as I said. So, yeah, and he started it all. So, we gotta honor this figure. Yeah, really cool. He was, another fun fact, he was on the front cover of Toy Fair in 2001 or 2002. I think it was 2001, so yeah. Really good. I kind of overglazed him maybe, but whatever. Custom. You might think he looks bad, but honestly, if you see, he's not the worst Spider-Man Noir custom. He's on a Nick Fury body, so pretty nice looking Spider-Man Noir action figure. So yeah, Nick Fury body though, I made it myself. I'm not the proudest because it could be a lot better. But yeah, so pretty good. We got a few more. I mean, I kind of don't want. Okay, let's just keep going. I'm gonna save kind of the one who started the Spider-Verse. Really, for the last. So one of the most, iconic ones maybe is Spider-Man UK. He was on, I have a poster on my wall by my bed in my room, and it's of the Spider-Verse, and he's on there. So I don't remember what issue, or not issue, but like what wave of comics that was from. I know it was not 90s, it's newer, but don't know exactly. This is like a $20 figure I picked up. Goes for a lot more on Amazon, so glad we got him. From the Sandman Build-A-Figure wave from 2017, I believe, but could be wrong on that as well, so you never really know when you're making these videos. You just gotta pretty much be sure you get it right, and I'm pretty sure that's where this guy was from. So good head sculpt, overall pretty nice figure, and I do have him on my display like that because he's got an aura arm up there. So yeah, nice. We got Happy Meal toy. Does he light up? Let's see. Come on. Nope, not gonna do it. I know I did it like not that long ago though, when I first bought him. Random Happy Meal toy maybe. I usually just pick these guys up in a bunch of lots, mainly because just to add onto a display in the corner or up front where you can't really, where they don't highlight it. So here is Spider Boy. Yes. So what do I know about this character? Not that much, just gonna say. I've seen a cover with him on it. That's about all I know. I mainly buy this guy for my display, not because I'm a really big fan of this character, but it's a good Marvel Legends. I got him for like $15, so am very happy with this purchase, and yeah, he looks pretty good. Pretty good articulation all around this figure, so glad we got him. Glad we got him. What I'm not that proud of getting, this was where, I wasn't really collecting Marvel Legends, picking up a few now and then, and I got this figure thinking it was the greatest toy ever, and it really is not that good. Terrible joints, articulation there, not the best head sculpt, all around just not the greatest figure, to be honest. So it is Scarlet Spider, but we got a way better one coming in a few minutes. So yeah, really not the best figure, not the best. Trying to see what all we got left. We got Lego Spider-Man is a part of the Spider-Verse officially in 2023 with that movie. Let me just push everything to the middle. So we got, the generic kids toy Spider-Man. This is actually one of my first Marvel action figures. My first superhero action figure ever was a Robin figure back in around 2017, I believe, somewhere around there. But yeah, this is I don't know what it's from. I think it might be from that newer, like 2023 show. It was like 3-minute show per episode. So they could have been what it was from. So I don't know. So we got Gwen. These are kind of the two Spider-Verse characters that kind of started the whole vibe of it. We got Gwen. This is not her look when she started the Spider-Verse. Now, you might be wondering what I'm talking about. These are kind of the core members of the Spider-Verse that what I can consider to be the Spider-Verse. And Gwen is definitely one, that started it. The true beginning of Spider-Verse, you could argue, was the 94 animated series with that, it was like one of the of it where they go back in time. I hope I'm getting that right. I'm actually not 100% sure if I'm getting that right. And then, yeah, I don't remember. I haven't watched it in like a year, so don't really know. I haven't watched the ending of that in about a year. But we got Gwen here, so really nice Marvel Legends. Might be one of the best ever, because just look how much articulation is in this figure. So really cool. You can get this figure in good poses. So very, very happy with this purchase. Glad we got her. But the one that kind of started the trend back in, 94, 95, is Scarlet Spider, the clone of Peter Parker. And this Mafex figure is everything I could want in an action figure. Oh my gosh. They did not miss a detail, or, they basically maxed out the articulation, sculpt, and detail across the whole figure. loaded me up with accessories. This is the one figure I searched for the accessories for, just to show you how much it came with. I actually lost some, I'm pretty sure. So, also it comes with more heads. Wait, are they in here? I don't think so, actually. Yeah, I forgot to grab them. Oh yeah, I know where they're at. I just remembered where they're at. So it comes with 2 other heads. They're actually on top of my displays. I forgot it was on the very top shelf. But yeah, this figure started Spider-Verse, in my opinion, back there. When he cloned back then, not back there, when he cloned Peter Parker in the Clone Saga. I am actually looking to find that comic series because I cannot wait to really know the full story in detail. And this Mafex has everything. Really good, bend at the back. Really good articulation at the head. All around. Got really cool articulation. You can have this like jawstring, whatever it's called. And I love how the cloth does not rip or tear. Don't want to do it. Maybe it could. It could possibly, but this is, also with Mafex, the articulation is so smooth, especially with these legs. So this is, honestly, is my favorite figure in my collection. It's my first Mafex, so I can't say it's the best Mafex because I only have one. But just looking at this guy, getting the poses he can get on one of my favorite characters of all time. I like Scarlet Spider more than Peter Parker, just gonna say it. Yeah, don't hate on me if you don't, but what do you guys think of this box? I think it's pretty stacked and has some of the best action figures in history, like this guy, and I really do believe that. And the core right now is, let me grab him, Miles Morales, which is a really awesome Spider-Man, but nothing will beat Scarlet Spider, an original clone of Peter Parker. So cool and one of the best figures out there. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. And as always, for the best in Marvel Legends, history, and comic books, subscribe to Prime Collector.